Hello friends, I am Manveer. Here our group members going to present the presentation on Help Desk Board of Rogers. The participants of our presentation is Mahendrapreet Singh, Navneet Kaur, myself Manveer Kaur, Somandeep Kaur. Here's the Gantt chart of our presentation which shows how we do that all the work. So now what's the point is what is help desk? It's a centralized place where that provide information and support to computer and end users related to company's products. The main purpose of the help desk is usually to troubleshoot or provide guidance about the products such as computers, electronic gadgets, food, software. They provide their help through the different channels such as toll-free numbers, websites, instant message or email. Here's the one video link which shows help desk support. So now what exactly Rogers is? So Rogers Wireless is a leading diversified Canadian communication and media company. It headquartered in the Toronto, Ontario. This company providing services nationally throughout Canada. It operates particularly like in the fields of wireless communication, cable television, telephone and internet connectivity. This company is founded in 1960 by Ted Rogers. You can see the headquarters of the Rogers in Toronto. Here's the example of help desk. Thank you friends. Now my friend Navneet will continue the presentation. Thank you.
Hi, this is Navneet Kaur. I am continuing these slides further. I am going to explain the subsidiaries of the Rogers company. Now, Rogers is a diversified company. At Rogers, they believe in connecting with their communities in many ways. The first is arts and culture. Rogers supports Canadian culture and content. Next is social services. Rogers actively supports local community development programs to deliver vital social services and support the most vulnerable members of their community. Next is digital adoption. Rogers is dedicated to helping more Canadians get online and use the internet to its full potential. Then next is sports. Rogers supports community sports initiatives across the country such as juniors hockey on Rogers TV, Rogers Cup. It also supports Jay's Care Foundation for the basketball. Then next is Rogers TV. Rogers owns and operates 42 Rogers TV stations featuring community-based programming that helps brings us closer together. Then next is media production, support of Canadian content. Rogers actively encourages the development of innovative and creative film and TV content. For example, Rogers Documentary Fund, Rogers Best Canadian Film Award. Then here are the roles. The people they work in the Rogers. I'm going to explain the roles they perform. Now the first one. Rogers promote fairness in policies and procedures and practices to ensure all clients benefit from clear and transparent terms. It quickly and efficiently resolves problems. It advocates for fairness in the treatment of disputes and efficient resolution of ongoing issues for clients, and they also try to escalate problems. They promote fairness in the treatment of disputes and challenge experiences that disproportionately favor one side or the other. They believe in prompt, efficient and effective treatment of problems. Then next is the objectives. Rogers provide day-to-day support that will include problem receipt for the date and time, when this problem occurred, how it happened, and how much time it took to resolve that problem, and description detail of all the problem and its resolution. Then they maintain a database history to measure the service level. They try to improve their service level from this database history. So the main goal of the Rogers is to achieve the customer satisfaction. Then next is the technologies Rogers use to connect people in the Rogers to the people in the society. First is storefront, then phone. They also can be connected by the mail. Then they also provide live chat feature, then customer care, and then website. Now next is the general structure of the Rogers. First there is main ombudsperson. The Rogers is the only company which has ombudsperson. Kim Walker is the ombudsperson. Then there is deputy ombudsperson, then case manager, and then frontline people working in the Rogers.
My name is Sumandeep Kaur. Now I'm gonna talk about responsive. When they receive the customer concern, then they will read everything and then give the solution to the customers privately. They must have to give the response to customers within 48 hours when their problems was accepted. They must have shut down or resolved in 60 days or less. When they solve the customer's problem, then customer have to give the feedback like now they are doing. In impartial, they do their work without any partiality. In this way they give their fair result to customers. Their way of work is very transparent. They do their work with some fair practices and policies which makes their way of work best. Rogers when take any decision, then first they discuss with each others. After that, they make the final resolution. In continuous improvement, Rogers' way of work is best, but they want some improvements in their work, like inform the organization of the root cause driving customer complaints so that improvements can be made. They recommendations on policy and procedure changes across the company.
So let's talk about Rogers Community Forums. So Rogers Community Forums is another way of connecting to the Rogers Help Desk. So they have just recently launched this community forum service. Over here you can like ask questions directly to anyone. Like if anyone from the public knows the answer to your question, he can directly answer your questions over there. So it's the latest inclusion in the help desk of Rogers. Here is the example which you can see, that here is the latest topics, recent solutions, featured posts, something like that. So it works like that. And then you have a fall. A fall is that the Rogers have biggest drop in customer complaints. So if you go into the telecommunication companies, so the Rogers had biggest drop in the customer complaints. So this report is presented by the Commissioner for Complaints for Telecommunication Service. This acts as a watchdog for the telecommunication industry, and so this report can be believed because this is a reliable source. So they had the biggest fall, as you can see in the graph, in the red. It's like going downwards, and it's most in the telecommunication companies. So the conclusion. So as the technology has progressed, there have been many problems. It's not that we can't solve the problems. We can check over the internet how to solve a problem, but we want to save our time, we want to save our money. And for that, the many companies have uh, like it's important for the companies to have help desk. So a help desk is as good as launching a product. If your product is good and you don't have a help desk, it means nothing. And so both the things are important. So help desk plays an important role in today's industry. So many companies are big, small, like small service desk according to their needs, and the help desk is still growing on the fast pace, and it's like we will see it will grow to the great heights in coming times and coming days. So here's the research. We went to a Rogers Center and we asked few questions, although they didn't answer our questions about their policies, about their procedures, because they thought that it's their personal thing, they can't reveal these things to us. And here are the references from where we took the information. So thanks a lot. Here's a video which you can see. To see the numbers you can dial to call Rogers. So thank you very much.